for Boob Tube. And look, we've got a different intro. It's me, Casey Carter. It's my co-host, Desirable Bottom, Desiree. And missing from the scene is our other co-host, Kari. Where are you? Wait, do that again, please. Do that again.
I'm so sorry. Hold on, it's all entangled. But yes, listen. So I was trying to do something funny because we know Desiree. Give us your Chewbacca impression. Come on, Desiree.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty good.
What used to be Chewbacca has turned to a bird mating call.
I'll take it from Desiree any day of the week. Take it from
I will. Anyhow, but yeah, so I spent a ridiculous amount of money becoming Chewbacca. I wanted to do this last week, but it was late. But I don't. Can you hear it? Can you hear the?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when you open the mouth, it does the sound. And it looks really authentic. Like it's how masks can be cheap and not really emulate the character that you're going for. Like the best $25 I've ever spent. I played with this for 2 hours when I got it, and my partner was like, "What in the fuck? You're a grown ass woman playing with this mask." And I'm like, now I have the money to buy all the stuff that I couldn't get when I was a kid. So, and I don't even think they had that when I was a kid.
No, they did not.
Kari, you know what you do now? You return that shit to Amazon. Didn't cost you anything. That's right.
No.
Send that shit to me. I'll return it to Amazon.
What kind of porn prop hoarder would I be if I did not have a Chewbacca mask that does the Chewbacca sound?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That is epic.
Smash.
That is epic.
Okay.
So, anyways, let's get to the show now that I've brought us in with some Chewy.
Chewy.
How was your week, ladies? That did not sound like a good sigh, Casey.
Listen, okay, so typically I have 2 scheduled board meetings every month. One on the first Monday, one on the second Thursday. Because the first Monday was a holiday, it had to be a different day, which happened to be today. Typically, the meeting's at 7 o'clock. I thought, no big deal. I can do this. And then I realized, you know what? I'm going to have to cancel my show at 8 o'clock because I'm not quite sure when this is going to end, because typically it's an hour. So I hey, I got to get ready for Chicago anyway. Let me do it. Not a big deal. Next thing you know, it's 9:25 and I'm still on the damn meeting call. And I'm like, listen, y'all, I gotta go. Sorry. And then when I saw the text that we were starting late, I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Like my daughter came to me with a bottle of wine in one hand, hookah in the other. She's like, here you go. Here you go. So, yeah, man.
Yes, all is well.
There it is. And then I literally sat here in front of my computer, drinking my wine, in game on my phone until now. So
and enjoying Boob Tube.
There it is.
Weed every day.
There it is.
Hey. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, well now you're here. You get to relax and unwind.
And enjoy.
And we're a week away from EXXXOTICA.
Listen, my suitcase is open, and I'm tossing shit in the suitcase. There it is. I'll just be grabbing things. We're gonna take that. You got new luggage?
I sure did. New luggage. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to Chicago in style.
New luggage.
Oh, Jason. Desiree, what's been going on with you?
Twitch. Normal.
Yo, I'm gonna get a shirt. I'm gonna design a shirt and I'm gonna send it to Desiree that says, "What are you doing? I'm twitching, bitch," or Twitch, bitch. Yeah, like yeah.
I'm twitching, bitch. I like that.
So that's actually funny that you said that, because as we were texting, and I was like, "Oh, that means Desiree has more time to Twitch."
I love it.
That's exactly what it
So
means.
good.
Jay gets a couple more minutes to finish his beer at the bar, and you guys, Desiree gets to Twitch, and Casey got to take a sigh of relief, and Kari had nowhere to go, so she was happy to. This is like the first time that you've ever had nowhere to go after the show. So
No, I have on this hot ass fucking onesie, and so I had to sweat it out for an extra 45 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
We had,
Oh wow.
so
Okay.
when I take this shit off, it's gonna be like, yeah, it's
Like
gonna
a
be
sauna up in
yes.
Yeah.
I can't send the onesie back.
there. Not now.
They're gonna
yo,
be
you
like,
could you could do it. I'm telling you, it's like Costco. They'll take anything.
Oh my god.
So-
oh my god.
Seriously.
let me tell you about my week from hell. Week from hell. So tomorrow I have jury duty.
Woo!
This is the problem. This is the problem with becoming an actual resident of the state and getting like all your legal stuff together, because then they realize that you're here and they're like, "Oh, yes, we want you to come and do jury duty." I signed up for driver's school, which cost me $500. I am
Why are
46.
you in
I've had a
driver's
license
school?
for 30 years.
You
And I
must be
have
a
to go to
horrible
driver's
driver.
No.
Why are you in driver's
So-
school, Kari?
What had happened was I let my
Uh-huh.
Florida license expire because I didn't live there anymore. And when it expired, actually what happened is it expired during COVID, but Maryland does not honor that COVID thing unless you had a Maryland license. So being that
Right.
it expired in 2020 and I went to go get my license in 2021, Maryland is like, "Oops, we have a way to get some more money out of you. So what we're going to do is force you to go to virtual driver's school. I've already passed the test. I'm already ready to roll. I just have to give them my driver's hours." So the next 2 weeks I will be, well, after Exotica, because I was like, "Oh, I ain't going while I'm at Exotica."
I got shit to do,
So,
bitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
right.
Ah.
And that's what I'm going to tell the jurors. I'm going to, when I go for jury selection, I'm going to be like, first of all, I am racist. I hate all white people. No, and that's not true. I'm just kidding. I just want them not to let
She
me
only
be on
hates
the
most
jury.
white people. It's not all of them.
And
Oh,
well, then I would have to hate myself. And then I'm going to be like, I
Right,
have a
most
porn
of them,
convention
not-
to go to. I am a porn star. I commit crimes on a daily basis. Leave me alone. Like, so I might end up in jail.
You know who's
yeah,
guilty?
maybe I'll rethink
My
that
vagina.
And that is why they call me
Oh.
Platinum Wizzy.
Whoop whoop.
one. Oh, that's. Oh my God. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. Judge.
Do you have like
Please
a
do not
Yeah.
put yourself in contempt of court, Kari. Please don't do that.
Do you have like a sexy judge cosplay? Like
Fun.
you can be like Law and Order.
You're not
like,
going
with
to-
the mallet?
You're not
I'd
going
be
to
like,
court in
"That
Dallas,
guy."
are you?
No.
Okay,
no.
you're
And my
fine.
name ain't Debbie.
You're fine.
My name ain't Debbie. So yeah. So that was my week. But I did read on Twitter that Robert Downey Sr., who is the father of Iron Man infamous Robert Downey Jr., passed away today.
Okay.
Fucking thing sucks.
I was like, that's sad.
On a
Yeah,
happier
thought I'd
note,
throw
did
them.
you guys hear how they want to change like wieners and hot dogs?
Yes, I did,
What do you
Desiree.
mean?
I totally
Wait,
did.
what are we
Dude,
talking
it's
about?
the inconsistency of the buns versus. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back. So, aside from being late, we are now having technical issues. So, thank you so much for being patient and sticking with us, coming back and continuing.
We're
to watch
getting
us.
this all out before Exotica Chicago. That's all it is, right?
Is that what it is? We're
That's
getting the kinks out.
I'm shaking it out. I'm just clicking on buttons. I will not be nearly as maybe say inebriated for Exotica Chicago. I promise you that everything else will go much smoother.
Right. Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
first of all, I would like to give a couple of shout outs. Jay from Why Not.
Thank you.
I had the pleasure of
Jay. Okay.
Oh, ha ha ha. I had the pleasure of hosting the Why Some Clips Sell Better on the Why Not Summit today. So I wanted to say thank you, Jay, as well as I want to shout out the bomb people that were in the seminar with me, the other hosts and hostesses that were amazing and just like blew me away. Miss Bijou, Little Puck, Brielle, London Licks, and Sam Tech. Thank you so much. Your information was great. And watching is Danica Denali, who I get the pleasure of meeting at Chicago Exotica. Woo woo! Hey, girl. And Quick and Dirty Media. They should be watching as well. So, hi, everybody. Just want to get those out of the way. Hello?
Yeah. So,
are we still here?
We were talking about the hot dogs and the buns.
Oh, listen. Desiree is like, we are talking about these fucking hot dogs. Let's talk about the wieners, Desiree. Let's talk about the wieners.
So it's because wieners come in a pack of 10 and buns come in a pack of 8. So they want to make them together so they both come in a pack of 10. So it's 10 wieners and 10 hot dogs. And then there'll be a match made in heaven. So there's like a petition, an actual petition going on. So we'll see what happens.
God forbid the world exists with 8 buns and 10 hot dogs.
Can you remember a world when that actually was a problem? Like, that was the worst thing that could have happened. Like, oh man, we got to buy uneven buns versus dogs. Now we're like, Jesus Christ.
Well, you know what I think this scenario is? Because, like, people would always eat the hot dogs with, or like the wieners with no buns, right? So maybe that's why they kept, like, 2. I don't know why they just kept 2 out. But anyways, maybe some people don't want to eat the bread.
Desiree.
What are you doing over there?
I want to live.
Case, what are you doing?
Because we can't hear Casey.
She's swatting a fly.
I can't hear
Oh. That's what it is.
I love you.
Wait, can we not hear Casey?
No, you can't.
Oh, it took you that long to shake that off? Oh my God. Yo.
She needed a flare gun.
Maybe it's just Casey that, you know what's weird is my buddy, or Ted, said, I don't have any sound. I can't hear you guys. But then everybody else in the comments or whatever, they can hear us. So, Casey. Yes.
Damn it!
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Remind me again why I don't drink before these shows. I mean, come on. What's going on here?
Oh my God. I needed this. This is like the longest motherfucking day ever in my life. So
I went into the office today I got in at like 6:10 in the morning. And like usually I remember back in the day before COVID that it like felt good to get in there that early and like get stuff done and like whatever. Yo, by 10:30 this morning I wanted to go home and go to bed. Like I was like, I can't do this. I no longer am in a position where this like feels good. So and here I am at 10:45 p.m. like just trying to fucking hold this shit together. It could all fall apart. Desiree, send nudes, you know. It's can't handle it anymore.
yeah.
I love you guys though, so I'm here for it.
The life,
there it is.
The life of Chewy.
There we go. Okay, and I just want to be so shout out to Jason and Zan. Thank you for letting us know that you can hear me. And yeah, thank you. Listen. I
like that it took us 3 or 4 minutes to figure out that Casey couldn't actually talk. She's like,
I thought she was swatting a fly. I had no idea. It was Desiree, the hot dog queen, who picked up on the fact that you couldn't hear her.
So Desiree, let me ask you this question: are you upset that there aren't enough buns, or are you upset that there is too many too many dogs, or is it the other way?
I'm upset that there's not enough buns.
Okay.
I like the buns.
You like the buns.
Okay, and
You strike me as a bum lover.
What I was trying to say when you couldn't hear me was that when I was growing up, the leftover hot dogs in the pack went into the pork and beans for the beanie weenies.
Ah.
You had me at Beanie Weenies.
Yeah.
Okay. So this week we are talking about porn stars who have starred in mainstream films.
How many rounds of this are we actually going to make happen in 16 minutes?
Let's see.
Look at Kari. She's upset that you doubted her. She's
No doubts. No doubt.
She's like, you know what?
Listen, I only have one that I care to talk about.
Okay.
So the rest I could care less about. I mean, they're all great. I love all the porn stars that are on the list, but there's just one that I absolutely adore.
You know what? Me too. So let's compare notes.
Go first.
Okay, mine is Ginger. Thank you, Casey. It's just like, go for it, girl. Ginger Lynn Allen. Ginger Lynn, I had the pleasure of meeting when I was on Playboy Radio back when that was the thing. And she is an absolute sweetheart. She invited me to her home and we did pictures. She has like a Ginger Lynn's auction site. And so after having met her, she's an absolutely adorable person. So I love her. But what I didn't know, now I knew she dated Charlie Sheen at one time.
Wow.
But what I didn't know was there was more. There were more people, more famous people that she ended up, or that she was infamous for dating. She also dated George Clooney. What in the fuck is that noise back there?
That was
Do you have a hostage, Jay?
I'm sorry.
It sounds like someone's in a cage, like try please help. But anyway, she dated George Clooney and Ralph Garman. So yeah.
Did you say what her movie was?
She has been in a bunch of like B-roll movies, but she also starred in The Devil's Rejects, which is a Rob Zombie film, and I absolutely love those.
I agree.
She was in American Pie.
I have her on my list for Young Guns, I think. I didn't do the list myself.
Oh, yep.
I'm not even going to lie.
I'm going down in a blaze of glory. What?
Young Guns and American Pie, the band camp. So yeah, she was in those two. The one that I remember the most was Devil's Rejects, because that's a horror film. So, and I love Rob Zombie. So yeah, so Ginger Lynn was my. I love you. If you ever get a chance to watch this, she's awesome. Go ahead, Jay. Who's yours?
Well, I hardly feel that it's fair that I'd be the second person to be able to go. So why don't we
Okay. Yes. Mute. Go ahead, Casey.
Shit, I'd rather
for Jay to compare, so I was like,
that's why
all right, listen, I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna throw down. I've had enough of this. I'm gonna go ahead and give you my solo pick for this entire goddamn show.
Do
Are
we
you ready?
need a monologue? Just tell us what it is.
Sit down and you know what, Kari? Sit down. Shut the fuck up. Here we go. All right. So this person was in a movie.
Ooh, there's a start.
She has 10 fingers and she has 10 toes. No, so she is what I consider to be my white whale of Exotica. Okay, we've over the years, 42 shows. You kind of have like a lot of different people throughout, and like all your favorite stars, and whatever. Even on a personal level, there is one person that I've forever wanted to get to Exotica, and it's never actually happened. And that is this person that was in this movie. That movie was titled Very Bad Things.
Is it on my list?
I want to see if
I love that movie.
Do you know what movie it was? And so
I know the movie. I don't know who the star was.
It was a movie about a bachelor party in Vegas. They hire like an in-room stripper. She comes in, who of course was said star. They pick her up, and they're like, dude starts going, they sneak away to the bathroom. They're going at it. He picks her up, slams her kind of like sexually aggressively against the bathroom door, and the bathroom door has a hook on it. And it goes through the back of her chest, and she dies basically hung off of this thing. And that's the whole storyline for Very Bad Things. Name me that adult star.
Okay. Cameron Diaz.
No, she was not an adult star.
Say, it's not Cameron Diaz.
Actually, hold on. I beg to differ. One of the highest paid actresses in the world, Diaz, has it all. The Girl Next Door, Sweetness, The Chops to Duke, and alongside acting heavyweights, da-da-da-da-da. Anyways, what? Diaz did porn? Yes, folks. The lovely Diaz did all. The Girl Next Door, Sweetness, The Chop... Wait a minute. I'm rereading the same thing.
She was in Very Bad Things. Was obviously not the adult star that was in it.
Okay, so who?
Okay.
Kobe
But she
Ty?
did do some porno. Who is it?
Kobe Ty?
Kobe Ty. Kobe Ty was the first Asian Vivid girl, was the first Asian contract star in the adult business. She was like a huge deal in like the 90s, say right around the time where I like as a blossoming young male became interested in adult. She was like, you know, she was the biggest star that was at, you know, in my like time. And so she was in Very Bad Things. She was the stripper that died hanging off the hook in a bathroom in Las Vegas. And also, subsequently, the only person that I've ever tried to get to Exotica that wasn't there. So, that hasn't showed up.
Yeah, it says in 2011, Complex rated her first on its list of top 50 hottest Asian porn stars of all time.
Yeah. She was definitely, you know, she was...
Super cute.
Yep.
Super cute.
Here we go. Let me see. There you go. You know, she was like, you know, but also right in my wheelhouse of like, you know, young adult, like first time you ever saw porn and like whatever, she was that.
That was her.
Yeah. So we've tried to find her. We've gotten out to her before. She is just like, nope, don't do adult anymore. Have fun. See ya. So I like to imagine that she's not like has like 16 kids and weighs, you know, has been destroyed by her children. So we'll see.
Okay, coolie high.
Wow.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll give you mine. And you know, of all of the things we've done, this is so not like my thing. But I'm gonna give you Heather Hunter in He's Got Game. I don't know what part she played. I don't know. I just think she's sexy as fuck, and I'm gonna go with that.
She was in the bleachers.
I don't care. She was there.
She's actually a fantastic photographer now in the adult business. She is. She does like some hip hop stuff. She actually performed on our entertainment stage a few different times. She is, and back in the day was a bomb ass chick. She was one of the very first like black adult film stars that were really just like took over the world. Everybody would recognize her face if they saw her. Let me see.
Yes.
She's been to Exotica a bunch. Here we go. Here's Heather. There you go. Actually, is that at Exotica? That's at Exotica.
Ah,
yep.
Even better.
That was a Legends of Exotica booth from back in the day.
Even better.
So, yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Cool chick too.
That's my pick. That's my pick. So
we don't know what she was in, but she was definitely an adult, and she might have been in a movie.
It's possible. It's possible. Was she in a hot dog? Desiree.
Was she in a hot
Do you have
tub?
his line for it? No, that was just.
I want to hear Desiree's pick. Desiree, please enlighten us. So this is like it's all falling apart fast. I might just the internet might die again. Jesus Christ.
So I didn't get any help from IMDb this week, so I had to pull up my other source.
Have you guys ever heard of Google? I don't know.
It's that fancy search system.
Yeah.
She said IMDb was no help this week.
Oh my god!
Don't they have an adult IMDb? Do they have like porn IMDb?
It's IAD. It's like IA something F, I think.
And now Desiree finds out about it. Like, you couldn't have told her that an hour ago?
Ah! Oh my god! Okay.
She was too focused on these hot dogs.
Sure.
And the buns.
That's all she cared about was the wieners.
Right, I was gonna say, because remember, she's all about the buns.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with transgender pornographic film actress Yasmin Lee. She played Kimmy on The Hangover 2. I don't know if you guys remember The Hangover 2.
Yes. Don't remember the character.
I did.
I'm all for it.
Wait, is she? I didn't know she was trans. That's wild. Hold on.
That was the whole thing of the movie, was that he got so, because he's infamous for getting drunk and then doing these things. Like, he married the girl in the first one. He married what's her face?
The Hangover as
Heather.
It's really pretty.
The second one, they're at the strip club and he ends up, getting
Seriously.
with her.
Very pretty.
And then later finds out. Yeah.
I mean, damn, man. Like, she's beautiful. Like, look at that. That's wild.
Now, here's the thing. In places like Thailand, in those locations, that's where you find yourself in trouble with the transgender
community, because you
can't.
Well,
because they're naturally petite in size, and oftentimes their features are very soft, so it's easy to not know.
True.
So did you hear? I think it was this week that is it Miss? I always get them mixed up. Miss USA, Miss America, Miss whatever. There was the woman that won it was trans, or for the first time, like I think representing maybe California or something like that. And like, dude, listen, and I got to tell you, like, if you can, anybody that can walk out there and like compete in that level and actually like beat these,
right,
go for it. Everybody, it's wild. She was actually super, super pretty.
Agreed.
That was a good one, Desiree. That's like, you know what? We should get you off IMDb more often.
Yeah, and here's what's funny is I'm looking at this one picture, and I'm like, yo, there's still some stuff in that bottom. And look at the bottom. There's a bulge.
Yep.
That is not.
So it was Miss USA, and she represented Miss Nevada.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Catalina Enriquez.
Okay.
Nice. All right, so here's my pick. You ready? We're coming back around to me.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going to go with another fan favorite of Exotica.
Okay.
One that I've had some of the most interesting conversations with of all the stars that we have there. And also probably one of the biggest films, like box office successes that anybody has had. And that was Nina Hartley.
Nina Hartley! Boogie Nights!
Okay.
Boogie Nights. Never would have known, didn't actually know even after I started Exotica that Nina was the wife of
Little Bill, William H.
Macy.
Macy.
William H. Macy, who like banged everybody in the party. She was always the one in like the parking lot that was like, oh man, she's down there like banging that dude again. And they'd like pan down and there'd be like 8 guys around, 2 with a camera. They'd be like going at it in like the parking lot. And that was like the running joke of the film. But Nina is an awesome chick. She does a bunch of seminars with us. Is, like I said, just one of those really interesting people to sit and have a conversation with. She is
super down to earth.
Yep, super smart, super down to earth.
Very friendly.
Yep.
Very friendly. She doesn't care who you are, where you came from. If you come to her respectfully, she will have a conversation with you. Like,
yep.
Yeah, she's.
She wants to have a conversation with you. Like, she's like.
Yes.
She's actually interested in, everything. Really interesting chick.
Cool.
So, quick fun fact: there's a few stars, mainstream stars, that got a little start in porn or had a little preview, or not a preview, but they, appeared in something that was considered porn. David Duchovny from X-Files.
What?
It said before he became a conspiracy-obsessed FBI agent, Duchovny went all moody and arty for his starring role in the Red Shoe Diaries, which obviously the industry or the mainstream considers his role to have been softcore porn. Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me though, because if you saw his show on Showtime, was it Californication?
Yes.
He seems very comfortable in that role.
Okay.
Great show.
Yeah.
Mind you.
Yeah. So.
What about what about other
Are
celebrities?
we gonna
though?
keep going?
Yeah. Well, I mean, talking about
Sure.
well, we got a little time, right? What did we start? 10:30.
Yeah.
So we got a few minutes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
One.
Also.
Yep. That's what I was my next one.
Yep.
There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
He was like in a creepy.
The Party
softcore
at a
porn.
Kitty and Studs. He was in a movie called Studs and the Party at Kitty.
It was funny because I was talking to Dan, who's our director of operations with Exotica, about all of this stuff. And Dan's been an adult a lot longer than Exotica has been around. And he started listing off things that I just was in sheer amazement of. Like, I mean, when you really like start counting all of the different performers that have been in all this stuff, it's wild. Tara Patrick, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. She was the voice for like this one specific character in that show, which is like a fucking cartoon show. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't make any sense. Katie Morgan, Zach and Miriam make a porno. I would show you the pictures as I'm looking at Google Images. I cannot. Who was it? Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. She was the person that was like, when they told him to watch the porno or whatever that he put on and whatever, she was that person. It's usually stereotypically adult. I mean, like that's if you're an adult performer, you're
That's
the
the job
porn
they
chick
give you.
on or you're the stripper that gets hung from a hook in a bathroom. But yeah,
Lisa Ann was in Billions.
Lisa Ann was in. So that was our other question. Dan and I couldn't figure out where Lisa Ann had been in. She's been in Billions. Okay.
Yeah, Billions.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Okay.
There
Oh,
you
hey,
go.
wait. So, giving credit to people in porn, I just thought of this one. Jet Set Jasmine and King War were on a few episodes of Bondage on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yep. That's another Exotica favorite. Those guys are great.
Yep.
And you know who else was in Boogie Nights? Veronica Hart. She was a porn star too.
Veronica.
There was
Hart.
Where did you get that, Desiree?
In my secret file.
There was a bunch. Do you guys remember the movie Piranha
The porn
that came
star
out
file.
like
Yes.
a few, like what, a couple, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years ago now. It was Riley Steele was in it. Who else? There was like a slew of adult stars that were in that one. And by slew, I mean a harem. And by harem, I mean a group. Oh my God, you guys, listen. I'm so worn thin by the fact that Exotica is next week. That
Listen, aren't we all, though?
the fact that like we're all in one place for even 20 uninterrupted moments versus like the usual hour, considering that our internet drops.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. What Casey? What are you most excited about next week for?
I believe it or not, I am literally excited to be amongst all these people. Like, so, true story. Whenever I go to Exotica, I'm by the end of each night, I'm like, how many people did I hug today? Like and it got to a point where I was like, okay, I can't hug another person. I am looking forward to hugging people. That is what I'm looking forward to. Is hugging people at Exotica.
How about you,
And
Karen?
everybody, just some of y'all.
What,
Just
what
some
about
of
you,
y'all.
Kara? You pumped? You ready? You ready to rock?
I am. I am so excited. I haven't been in an event, a live personal event, in quite a few years, and so to see the fans again and be recognized, I forget that feeling. Although it's happened locally, that's weird. But being at Exotica, I feel safer. But I am excited to be in an environment with the fans and seeing, people in the industry like Casey and meeting people that I've been speaking to online for a while, and just
Forever.
that atmosphere, that the energy. Let me tell you, if you've
energy.
never been to an Exotica, the energy is just
Insane.
there's no way to explain it. So we're gonna get Desiree to the New Jersey show.
Seriously,
That's for
Desiree.
sure.
The
We gotta
only
make it happen.
the only piece of the puzzle that is missing is you up in your little
Yes.
Canadian border, eh?
And we're gonna figure that out.
We'll get you. Listen, I heard I have a buddy. His name is Sam. He's gonna fly you down here on a plane, and you're gonna jump the whole thing. Sam Elliott. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
Ah!
He
Oh my God! Put him up on the screen. You got to put him on the screen. You got to put him on the screen.
I literally.
Okay, and
I gotta
He's
tell
my
you.
new sugar daddy.
this is your new
Hey,
sugar daddy.
I literally, I rewatched
Listen.
and went through this like 3 or 4 times with a few different people over the course of the week. I was like, listen, I know you don't ever watch this shit, but you gotta look
gotta
at
see
this.
it.
Like this is like, he's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
I got DMs and tweets for hours after the show about how people's cheeks hurt and they could not stop laughing
Yes.
because of the Sam
Wait,
Elliott.
That's what I'm
thing.
talking
So-
about.
You brought him in initially was so hysterical. He
The-
just snuck right up in on the screen.
It looked like like an episode of South Park with the little cartoons.
Yes!
Oh yeah,
Yes!
oh yeah, oh yeah. Jesus Christ.
Okay, can I
You,
just
anybody ever
I wanna
notice why
shout
Sam
out-
doesn't ever show anything below his waist? I mean,
Because there's nothing
you know,
there. There's nothing there. It's all in the mustache.
you want to see? Oh yeah.
all in the
You want to
stash.
see that underneath my old navy shirt? You like that?
Oh my God!
Can I
Stop
just
it?
can I just
Stop it.
shout out Exotica for the email I got today that says Exotica is providing COVID tests on site. So
Thank you very much.
shout out to Exotica.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Like, it is. We are now, like, I think it's like 50, 51 days into production of this thing. Like, and we've done shows in 50 days before, 60 days, whatever it will be by the end. But we've always only ever done them when the wheels are turning. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, cool. Like, we did a show 2 months ago. Now we're going to do another show in a month. Like, here we go. You know, remember what we did 2 months ago? Here's what we're doing again,
Right.
you know? And so this shit has been crazy, and we put out all of our COVID stuff today with all of the guidelines, and like we're doing free PCR testing on Thursday for all exhibitors and stars and anybody, you know, even if you've been vaccinated, get the PCR test. You know, it gives you that
All right,
peace
I'm
of
down.
mind. Yeah, like, you know, you get it, you're good to go. We're doing, we're not requiring tests at the show, not requiring vaccinations, but we are giving anybody who wants to show proof of vaccination a cool little vaxxed and waxed wristband of like
can I
Exotica
get one of
VIP
those
wristband. Yep.
Can I
Show
get-
as long
yeah.
as you take a picture or have a picture or your card or picture of your card, they'll slap you with a wristband. You know, I mean, we're doing a bunch of cool stuff, and
I love it.
you guys want to hear the craziest story? So today,
Yep.
at the end, after our big 4th of July sale this week, and I swear to God, I had to check the numbers 5 different times because I was just like, I didn't even really look at how this year is comparing to last time we did it in 19, because it was like, you know, it's just a different time, and like, yeah, I made all these excuses in my head. We're 49% up in ticket sales for our Chicago event.
Wow.
So we're almost a half a time up from like what we were doing at our peak in 2019. So it is,
That's awesome.
it's crazy. Our lifestyle section is like blowing up. Couples X. We have more registered attendees than we've ever had at any event. Like it's Ladies Free Friday is like to a point that we got to start thinking about like limiting it. I mean, it's wild. So
well, can we just talk about can we talk about the 50 million parties every night?
you know what's funny? We started with this whole thing. We were like, man, we need at least a party every night. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. We need at least one party. And we started putting, the parties together. Then all of a sudden I look on the website and there's like 14 of them or whatever. And it's like, wait, it's why like did we stress so hard about getting one party when we have like 5 a night? Like what is,
exactly.
and by the way, shout out to Dan. Dan's our director of operations. He's the party guy that like people don't understand. Like we deal with Exotica, it's a relative 9 to 5 thing. We work in the morning, we work at nights, like, whatever. But to have to coordinate strip clubs means that you have to be up when strip club people are awake. And it is a whole different beast of like, hey, that guy calls you at 2 a.m. You're not going to talk to him again tomorrow at 10 a.m. You got to talk to him at 2 a.m. So
2 a.m.
there's a lot of shit. The seminar and stage schedule that just got finalized is the largest one that we've ever done in the shortest time frame we've ever done. I mean, it's Taomi with Taomi Morgan, who's our seminar coordinator and resident sexpert, and Brittany, our stage person. And the crazy thing is all of this stuff happens, and Ted is the guy that puts every single post that you see on our website up. So he's responsible for any typos, but he's also responsible for all of the shit that goes up there. So like, you see the stage stuff come together, you see the seminar stuff, you see the stars, all of that stuff. It's literally one person pumping that shit out constantly. So
and there's like a post every minute, every day.
Dude, it gets to a point that it's like, it's wild. And we're all of us are super stoked to be back. And it's going to be awesome to have all the EXXXOTICA.tv people. Like, we've met so many people along the way. I've gotten lucky enough to do this show with you guys every week. But for a long time, we were doing the webcam diaries. We were doing cooking shows. We were doing yoga shows, so many different things. And I got to meet so many different people throughout. And now all of a sudden, next week, they're in real life. Like, like all of a sudden it's like a real thing. So I
think that's a large part of my excitement too, is, because I've gone to Exotica, I haven't been as involved in, say, Exotica and some of the other events as long as say, Kari has. But I do know every time I've gone to Exotica, every single day, either there's a star who recognizes me or there's a fan who recognizes me. And that's before Boob Tube. So now there is a part of me that's excited to see who's been watching Boob Tube.
Yeah.
And, and who's looking forward to the opportunity to smash your pass with us or do trivia or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really exciting to me.
Yep. No, I agree. And you guys are going to have you got the Boob Tube booth going on the show floor. I'm sure we're going to be kicking it. You'll probably find Casey and I smoking a cigar out front of the hotel while Kari is there, not smoking a cigar but hanging out.
To make sure she can tell her dad she was there.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'm so super excited for it and super grateful that, there's a lot of people that aren't here 18 months later.
Yes.
Like, for us to be able to have our full team back together, have, everybody that we were able to keep on, throughout all this shit, to finally come back together in one spot is fucking super
amazing.
Awesome. And we're super excited.
It is totally, exactly, Desiree. It's a total blessing. And I have to admit, I was dead dog tired before the show, but like doing this, now I'm afraid I won't be able to go to sleep.
Well, now that the feed actually works, it's
right,
like
exactly.
It's amazing. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't. I can't say enough about how excited I am.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so what do you say? I mean, so next, I'm not going to be here next Wednesday, so we're done. We're done until we get to Exotica.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, we won't have a show next week, but we're gonna all be traveling and in the midst of setting up for the show in Exotica. So get your tickets, come to Chicago, come and see us live and in person. And if you can't see us live and in person, make sure you check EXXXOTICA.tv. and we do plan to go live at some point.
We're gonna pop on. We got we're gonna have some type of rig. We're gonna be there. We're gonna
work it out.
I might be even drunker than I was tonight. It's all gonna work out.
Let's not forget that Kari and I each have social media accounts. We can go live on every account. There's no reason you can't see us all day.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop whoop.
So,
wait, does Desiree do you have a line, Desiree? You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
oh yes, let's do it.
That's right. Oh yeah. And this is going to be adult performers in mainstream film, ladies and gentlemen.
I already don't know.
Put your
Take a guess for this one. Brought to you by EXXXOTICAtv.
Okay.
Mr. Dobson, it's time for us to do what? The good Lord would refer to as cleansing of the wicked. And what, my brother George, God rest his soul, used to call 100% Alabama kicking. So do you think we're gonna die here today? Dying is not an option. Now, you stick that back in, that gray matter of yours, and you make that stick. Because there ain't any other that's going to get you cold slab. Toe tagging and mailed home to your mom in a plastic bag. Are we clear? Crystal clear. Let's do what God made us to do. This is Sheriff John Quincy Wydell of the Ruggsville County Sheriff's Department. You're completely surrounded. You have no chance of escape. Now would be the time to vacate the premises peacefully. There's a million fucking cops. Come on! Otis, the fucking pigs are everywhere! Where is the line from?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, I got nothing. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I
I'm not gonna lie. I googled Mr. Dobson, brother George,
right,
and I got like a random obituary of some guy from like Idaho. So I'm gonna say I have no idea. No idea.
It's a show you guys named tonight.
A show.
Boogie Nights.
No, that's a movie. A show.
Well, no, it's a show.
Billions?
A movie. Okay.
Billions.
No, it's a movie. It's a movie.
Oh, well, make up your damn mind.
Zach and Miriam make a porno.
One of your favorites, Kari.
Oh, one of Kari's
Star
favorites.
Wars?
Wait, what?
Oh my God, no.
I'm just kidding.
What
No,
you
it's
said
not.
a movie earlier today, Kari, that you
It's
said
one
you
of
really
hers.
liked.
Her favorites, yeah.
Okay, Kari, did you forget what you said?
I am. I don't know. Please.
All right, go ahead, Desiree. What is it? What is it?
It is! Amelia Devine got it! The Devil's
Devil's
Reject!
Reject.
The Devil's Reject.
Okay. All right, Amelia.
Oh, there you go.
It's too bad we weren't giving something away.
Oh my God. I'm glad we could end on such a high note. It's good to like really
There you
really
go.
just
This is what it's all about.
rock right into the finale. So
Anyway.
you know what I also got to say I'm excited for is
What's
coming
that?
back after Exotica, and we can share. You guys got to make sure like shoot your videos. We'll like do our thing. We're obviously going to stream live when we can, but when we come
Right.
back, we're gonna like,
Yes.
we're gonna have a nice little recap. Our post show back won't be anything TV. It'll be post Exotica.
It'll be Exotica.
Ridiculousness.
There it is.
Exotica, baby.
That's right. We should get a cardboard cutout of Desiree. and just like bring her around the show. Shit, I got to get on this. Okay, I think I can make it happen.
Yes, that's what
I know
we need.
people. I know people.
All right. Well, we know you know people, so
right,
just
I'm impressed.
Let's do it.
Life is a highway.
I want to ride it all night long.
Well, it has been so
Throughout
much fun
this
hanging out
world
with you
and
guys,
out
but
this town is
I
in
have
my
things
blood
to
and it's
do.
all around. I loved you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hills. From the Memphis to the Memphis nights and Sorry, what was that? Knock me down, pick up again. Me in the heart of not a lonely man. There ain't no funny found. Roads are rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell them you're a survivor. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long.
All right. So can we
Oh my
show
God.
our pink boxes? Let's show them our boxes.
Oh shit, we got boxes. That's right. I totally forgot about that. Here we go. You ready? There we go.
Oh.
There it is.
Casey
Those are my,
Carter.
that's my box. That's my box. There it is.
That is Casey.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, here we go. Ready?
All night
Desirable bottom?
long.
Oh yeah. Oh
Here's
yeah.
Desiree's box. Yep.
Find
That's
me
her box,
everywhere,
y'all.
Desirable bottom.
You point
that's
the
her
wrong
box.
way every time.
I know. It drives me nuts that I can't.
There we
I
go.
have to put an arrow on
And
my
last one.
computer.
Yeah.
And there's Carrie's pink box.
Yes!
Woo! See, and that's where you're supposed to make the mask make the noise, right? During that sound
See?
effect.
Oh.
Wait.
Ah. Love it.
Burn. All right, Carrie, talk us out. Here we go.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same bat channel. Back to you, Jay.
Love you guys.